is expected to be taken from 1/2 to 1 day. And the court would also note that, by and large, the court does think that the presentation of evidence so far has been proceeding pretty effectively under all the circumstances. I know there's been some hiccups relative to the technology, but the exhibits have been before the court, and there has been testimony. We've gone through it in good order, so I do intend, based upon the overall circumstances, I don't know how much more the plaintiff intends to present today and how much the defendant does to present today, but right now it does look like we should be able to get this concluded today, and that's the court's intention. So just wanted to remark that for the record. Mr. Allen, may I continue, sir?
Yes, I'd like to call Olivia Passick as witness.
If I can raise your hand. You swear that any testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and the case and penalty of perjury? Thank you. Please be seated. And if I could have you state your name and spell it for the record, please.
Sure, it's Leeway Passick, Lee, capital W-H-A-Y. Last name is P-A-S as in Sam, E-K-A.
Thank you.
Were you present at the selectmen meeting or did you need to turn it over?
Yes.
And as was described earlier, you were sitting in the audience 5 to 10 feet away from the board.
Yes.
Were you having difficulty hearing the board during the meeting?
Yes.
Was that from the beginning of the meeting?
Yes.
Was it to the end of the meeting?
Yes.
Was there at any point you heard at the beginning of the meeting that I said the public on here?
Yes.
During the meeting where I approached you and asked, could you hear?
Yes.
And your response was?
No.
Is this the first selectman meeting you've been to?
No.
When you come into a meeting, you take a seat where the chair is set up?
Yes.
And typically that is done prior to the meeting, so you just take a seat wherever it's set up.
Correct.
During any point in the meeting, were any of the comments made by me, would you construe those as trying to interrupt or disrupt the meeting?
No.
And during all those times that I said the public couldn't hear, you at the same time could also not hear.
Correct.
Did you ever see the public sitting at a selectmen meeting or was it not? Sorry, try it again. At any previous meeting, was members of the public ever seated at the same table where the board is sitting?
In general, no, unless they had an appointment with the board.
Okay. But other than appointments, there is no time where the public sits at the table.
Correct.
Was there any reason to believe that you were able to sit at the table?
No.
When you were asked during the meeting, could you hear? What was your response?
My response was I could hear Steve, but I wasn't able to hear the others.
During the meeting, at any point did Ed or Leaf become easier to hear? Or any earlier, there was Leaf gave testimony that he raised his voice during the meeting. Did you hear at any point him raising his tone louder later in the meeting than he did earlier? think I would have done would be, any question would be solely for the matter of disturbing the meeting. Was there any time prior to this meeting, at a meeting that you were present, where I caused any action to disturb the meeting?
No,
None that you can remember.
none that I heard.
So by saying none that you remember, it means that you don't think that's ever happened. Okay, that's all for now.
Okay, thank you. Ross?
I'll try to be very brief here. Good afternoon, Ms. Watson. Your first testimony was that you had difficulty hearing from beginning to end, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then Mr. Aguilar asked you, can you hear? And you said the response to him was no, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I just want to be sure we're making a distinction between having difficulty hearing and not being able to hear at all. Were you able to make out, withdraw that? You testified you were able to hear Steve Darrow's words clearly, is that correct?
Correct.
And you were having difficulty hearing Ed Brindley's words and Lee Fogg's words?
Correct.
Was that, were you not able to hear any word they were saying, or were you able to pick up every other word, or can you provide a little bit more description of what that issue was?
If I recall, I remember not being able to understand what they were saying. I mean, maybe a word here and there, but it didn't make sense.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up and start presenting, follow a presenter, I'm gonna be the presenter before. So I'm pulling up was plaintiff's exhibit 5 and has been admitted as a full exhibit. It's the meeting minutes from June 18th, 2024. Ms. Posick, are you able to see that on your screen?
Yes.
Can we hold just a second?
Are you able to see it?
No. Which meeting are we referring to? You saying the June 18th?
Correct, the June 18th meeting,
Alright.
meeting minutes. Just want to skim through these minutes because they set forth some of the things that were discussed at the meeting. Are the monitors able to see my mouse pointer moving? Okay, so that one.
Let the record reflect that the court and the witness are both following the presentation of Attorney Decker, and we are on whatever page he is on throughout the whole presentation, but I don't think the mouse itself is visible.
Okay. Okay. Referring to in the middle of the page there's a bold heading, ex officio reports. It states Steve reported the following. First bullet point, the planning board held a special meeting to write a letter, etc. You see where I'm referring to?
Yes.
Okay. As you sat in the meeting on June 18th, were you able to understand that Steve Darrow was offering a report about the planning board special meeting? recall a discussion about the unlicensed dog owners?
I don't recall from that particular meeting.
Okay. Do you remember any of the specific business that went on at the June 18th meeting?
I recall Andrew Cushing coming to discuss the parsonage, but I don't know specifics.
Okay, I'll try to find that section of the minutes. All right, second to last paragraph on the bottom of page 36, do you see where it says Andrew Cushing parsonage?
Yes.
Okay. At the end of that paragraph, it says, leave motion to have Andrew contact Doreen, Ed seconded, Steve agreed, motion passed. Do you see where it says that?
Yes.
Do you recall, observing that happening at the meeting?
I recall the discussion partially, but I could not hear all that was being discussed.
Okay.
So
Do you-
I remember him being there and presenting to the board. And I could hear him because he was projecting well.
Okay, so you could hear Mr. Cushing,
Mr.
and did you come away with an understanding, that the board was asking Andrew to contact Doreen?
I don't recall.
Okay. Your Honor, I don't have any further questions for this witness.
Okay, thank you. Any, redirect?
Sitting through the meeting, did you feel like you had any clarity on any of the topics that were?
I think the only clarity I had from that meeting was in regards to the health officer position, and that, because I asked the question and I didn't answer that question.
Beside public comment that you made, or that you brought up during the meeting, any topic that came up, you were unable to understand what was going on. Is that correct?
I would agree with that, yes.
Is it fair to say that not being able to recall what happened at the meeting is also partially being unable to hear what was going on?
Yes.
That's all.
Any further cross on that?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Can Ms. Bassett next step down? Thank you.
Next call, Maureen O'Reilly.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
You swear that any testimony you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and the pains and penalties of perjury? Thank you. Please be seated and state and spell your name correctly, please.
Maureen O'Reilly, M-A-U-R-E-E-N, O''R-E-I-L-L-Y.
Thank you.
You were present at the June 18.
You don't have to speak up or get to the microphone, okay? I'm not hard of hearing.
You were present at the June 18, 2024 select board meeting.
Yes,
You were at the audience that day. Were you able to make out what was going on through the meeting?
bits and pieces.
Was there anything, any topic that you had clarity on that you were able to hear in the discussion?
Basically, whatever Mr. Darrow said, I could hear.
So other than that, you weren't able to hear what was going on?
Not really. Sometimes I try to put the pieces of the puzzle together.
You've been to select board meetings in the past?
Yes.
Was there any instance where the members of the public were invited to sit at the table with the board?
Not that I recall.
So when you come to a meeting, you sit at the setup that is done by the board prior to the meeting?
Yes. Can you hear me okay? I can pull this down if you can hear me.
I can hear you. What was your comment in the end of the meeting to Steve? To the board.
I need a moment to think about it, to put it in my order.
received in the past comments from the chair when you've asked questions at meetings? Have you gotten any rude responses in the past?
Have I got any what?
Rude responses,
Yes,
and that happened more than one time?
yes.
Do you feel that the chair has been hostile to members of the public at the meeting at times?
Excuse me?
Do you feel that the chair has been hostile to members of the public at meetings?
Yes.
Now, the fire station is typically an enclosed area that is kept cool during the day. Is there any reason you would believe that, or know that something was done to change that?
I'm sorry?
Was anything done prior to the meeting that would have changed the temperature at the meeting, at the fire station?
The band tomorrow, is that what you mean?
Well, prior to the meeting, was there anything done by members of the board that would make the firehouse warmer?
Well, this is secondhand information, but, I had a conversation with the fire chief after the meeting, and he said that the fire station the fan was on and it was nice and cool, but that, Mr. Ho threw the doors open because he had to go outside and rinse his shoes off.
Okay. I believe I already asked, but leaving the meeting, you weren't able to, you didn't understand what happened during the meeting because you,
I'm sorry. It's not that I'm hard of hearing, it's that I'm having trouble with,
during the meeting, or after the meeting as you left, you weren't able to understand the topics of conversation taking place because you couldn't hear. Is that correct?
I still can't understand you, I'm sorry. After the meeting, you go on from there?
After the meeting, was there any topic that was discussed at the meeting that you understood from being in the audience?
At the meeting.
Yes.
I can hear Mr. Darrow pretty well. I heard Lee speak up towards the end related to, I can't remember what he was talking about, but when he eventually spoke up a little bit more. And like I said, I go to a lot of meetings so I can put the pieces of the puzzle together because I know what's going on.
Okay, that will be all.
Good afternoon, Ms. O'Reilly. Since the select board has moved the meetings back to the town hall, has your ability to hear the meetings improved?
It has improved.
Thank you, I have no further questions.
Okay, thank you. Any redirect based on that? Okay, take Ms. O'Reilly, step down. Okay, yes you can. Thank you, Ms. O'Reilly. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to call next poll vote.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Raise your right hand. You swear any testimony you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, pays and penalties of perjury. Thank you, sir. Please be seated and state and explain it to the record, sir.
My name is Paul Vogt, Paulvogt.
Thank you.
Were you present at the June 18, 2024 meeting?
I need some clarity. Is this the one that you recorded that we watched earlier?
Correct.
I don't believe I was there.
So, is your role generally with the recordings of town meetings?
I make every effort to record the town meetings with the help of others. I supply the cameras, I try to make the meetings, and I post them online for public view.
Okay. Do you receive any financial, do you get any cost or anything from the town?
I do not,
Not a stipend?
no,
So actual volunteer work?
yes, I don't make any money from any aspect of this in any way.
Okay. Now, after that meeting where it was clear that there was issues with hearing, you sent an email to the board?
I did.
Could we,
It may have even been before that, check the dates.
okay, could we please pull up Exhibit 21?
Deborah, are you pulling it up?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That
I'll
was,
just stop calling.
that was only marked for identification, and so I don't have that in the list of available.
It should be in the public. But I don't.
I'm sorry, I forgot the number.
21?
Okay, let the record reflect that the court and the witness are looking at plaintiff's exhibit 21 for identification.
Can you please read your email that you sent to the board?
Yes. Sarah, Lee, Ed, Steve, please return the select board meetings being held at the town hall. That needs quoted. The board can't be heard in the fire hall. The last meeting is pointless to post as the audio is useless. About the only thing that can be heard is the audience saying that the board can't be heard. All parts of the meeting must be audible or otherwise discernible to the public in the location they are held. Anything less violates 91A on open meetings. There is plenty of time to post public notice for the July 2nd meeting to the hall. And then I thank them and sign off.
And that is sent on June 25th?
June 25th.
Okay. Now, following that email, did you get any response from the town?
I don't believe I did. No, I wasn't addressed again until the next meeting.
So your email was read under correspondence at the next July 2nd meeting. Was any action taken during that meeting to change the venue?
I think there was, but it came a great public comment, not just in direct response to my email.
You are referring to a month later to August 6th.
It's possible, and forgive my lack of clarity, I go to a lot of these meetings, and it's a lot.
So on August 6th, actually. Can you please pull up Exhibit 15? Minute 37, 11 seconds. On to 38 and 23 seconds. 37, 11 seconds to 38, 23 seconds.
Cindy Cutler. I would like to ask you to please, move your meetings back to the town hall.
Yes, sir.
And very,
You got it for the recording.
be better for the people sitting in the room.
I think that's general consensus. I personally would not object to go back to the town hall. You know, it might be imagination, but it's awfully close feeling in here, isn't it?
It is.
And I've spoken to Roger, who asked me when we're going back, when we're going back to the town hall, he thought this was a temporary setup. So,
We have a lot of the cemetery.
You can, stop there.
Date.
So.
Let the record reflect that the court was able to view the video in its entirety during the clip that was played for the witness on exhibit 15. Please proceed.
So, a month and a half later, this is 4 meetings after the June 18. It is yet again brought up by the public, as you were there during public comment. Again, another request to move the meeting back to the town hall where it should have been, and the public there is the ones who are supporting that move of venue. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can we please play for a minute 54 seconds in to 42:55.
I would play the first one, sorry.
40 minute 40
40.
50 54 seconds in.
What was it, 41, I'm sorry.
Minute 40, 54 seconds. No changes made, is that correct?
None was made.
On August sixth, you brought it up at public comment, they had time to make that change then, did they do it then?
No,
So only after it came up again yet by the public and was, had to be pushed and seconded by the audience, did that vote finally happen?
correct.
That's all.
Okay, thank you. Any cross?
Brief, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Mr. Rhodes.
Good afternoon.
You testified you weren't present at the June 18th meeting.
Yes,
Were you present at the, I believe you've seen from the video you weren't present for the 6/21, June 21 meeting.
forgive me.
Oh,
I go to so many of these that I would literally have to consult my notes. I can tell when I watch the video whether or not I shot it.
Okay, so the video that we watched this morning, June 21, when Chief Briggs was called to the select board administrative assistant's office, when Mr. Applebaum was videotaping. And
Yes.
the issue was the roll call, but you weren't present for that one.
I was not.
Okay, and do you recall whether you were present at the next three meetings on July 2nd, the middle of July, and then the August 6th meeting?
I would have to double check. It's easy for me to tell when I watch the video. I'm at most of them.
Okay. So you would need to consult the video and to determine whether you were present at one of those meetings?
Sorry, at
Sure.
so many of them.
Okay, understood. If you attend a select board meeting, do you always videotape it yourself if you're in attendance?
Yes,
Okay. If you aren't in attendance, do you arrange for somebody else to videotape it?
I try to, yes.
Okay. Who typically would you reach out to coordinate videotaping of the other meetings?
Plaintiff, and a fellow named Gary Whitney, and we are really the only three that man the cameras.
I'm sorry, you said other than the plaintiff, the third person is who?
Gary Whitney,
Okay. I'm just curious because we have another camera in the courtroom today, and I see it was, the notice form was signed by Ryan Huff. Is Ryan Huff another individual that videotapes?
very rarely. I would love to have your help though.
It seems like he's offering to be drafted by being here today. And then you post the videos where?
I post them to YouTube and then I link that posting over to our local Facebook pages, of which there are two prominent Facebook pages that cover the town of Grafton and see the most Grafton residents. So that's my goal is to get them to the people that will, they're important to, Grafton.
Yeah. What can you state the names of the two Facebook pages?
Friends of Grafton and Grafton Uncensored, I believe.
So since Mr. Abu have videotaped the June 18th meeting and testified for present there, had you coordinated with him in advance to confirm that he was going to videotape that meeting?
Yes,
Okay. And then after the meeting, you had an agreement with him that he was going to provide you the digital video footage for you to process and post?
yes, all the equipment is mine, and we rotate cameras. You'll notice they're all identical.
Okay. So you own all the cameras cameras that are used by
I do.
yourself, Mr. Abuhav, Mr. Whitney?
I do, yes, sir.
You and Mr. Huff's camera?
That's my camera.
Okay. How did it come about that you coordinate with Mr. Abuhav on the recordings of the meetings?
It isn't just he. Anyone that attends and is interested, I would welcome their assistance. So,
How do you discover their interest in helping with the videotaping?
well, they're at the meetings, and it's a pretty small list of folks that are.
So you would approach them and ask if they are interested in helping with the video recordings?
Yes.
Okay. Since the meetings have moved back to town hall, you found them to be more audible?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have no further questions from Mr. Gould.
Okay, thank you. Redirect.
Just to clarify, all the cameras, the equipment, and the people that were just named that video at these meetings, that is all volunteer work, is that correct?
Yes.
The town has no, does not provide or help in any way.
No. And I don't pay anybody that helps me, so it's hard to get help.
Thank you, that's all.
Okay. All right, and Mr. Bob, I'm not saying correctly?
Oh,
Can Mr. Vogt step down? Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'd like to call on next, Steve Darrow.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Raise your right hand. You swear that any testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Thank you. Please be seated. You can speak, explain the name of the record, sir.
My name is Steve Darrow, Stevedarrow.
Now, you were present at the June 18, 2024 meeting as selectman.
Yes,
At the beginning of the meeting, you heard me saying that it's almost impossible to hear.
I did hear that.
And did you do anything to change the server text?
No,
Did the board as a whole take any action to change it?